morning or good afternoon or good evening. We're ready for our Vinyasa Flow. You need to have your mat, maybe a blanket, maybe some blocks, books, pillows, anything, a bolster that you would like to use to help support your yoga practice today. Coming to a seated position. If you would like music, you can put whatever soundtrack you want to listen to. Or you can be in the quiet of your house, your home. Finding a seated position, you can have your legs crossed. You can have them out in front of you. You can put your feet together. Sitting up on a blanket is a good way to get your knees relaxed. If you have your legs crossed, you want them no higher than hip level. So find a comfortable seated position. We're going to do some stretching before we get started with our flow. As you're sitting in seated mountain, thinking about your breath, start to make your inhales a little longer through your nose, maybe to the count of 3 or 4. Take a little pause and then exhale through your mouth like you're trying to fog a mirror, constricting the back of your throat, making a little ha sound, a little Darth Vader sound. Make it as loud as you want. As you're exhaling, thinking about contracting through the lower abs, pushing the air out. And as you're inhaling, filling up the belly, the lower belly, up. Start feeling your ribs expanding. As you start getting into seated mountain, you're going to engage your abs, pulling them up and in, shoulder blades together, shoulders away from your ears, nice neutral neck. You can have your eyes closed or lower your gaze and breathe. And if you haven't already, close your mouth and exhale through your nose. Nice, steady breath, still constricting the back of your throat. Equal breath in, equal breath out, nice and steady, Ujjayi breathing. We'll continue this through the practice. Yoga is about connecting your spirit with your mind, with your body. Through the breath, concentrate on the breath as you're holding poses, as we're moving. Just make sure you're not holding your breath, that you are breathing. On your next inhale, extended seated mountain. You can bring your arms straight up, or you can do a reverse swan dive. Hands come right above the shoulders, keeping your abs engaged, your shoulder blades together. You can put as big of a bend in your elbows as you need to keep your hands right above your shoulders, bringing your pinkies towards each other, the back of the hands towards the front of the room. And breathe. On your next inhale, turning your torso towards your right thigh, starting with the waist, the ribs, the shoulders. And on your exhale, bring your hands down, left hand to right knee, right hand right behind your hip, fingertips on the mat, gently pushing. On an exhale, you can gently pull with your left hand. You can push into the mat, and if it feels good, bring your chin over towards your shoulder, and breathe. Can you turn a little more at your waist, at your ribs, at your shoulders? On an inhale, coming back to center, starting with your chin, your shoulders, your ribs, your waist. Back to seated mountain. Breathing. On your next inhale, extended seated mountain. On your next inhale, turning your torso towards your left thigh. Starting at the waist, the ribs, the shoulders. Exhale, hands down, right hand to left knee, left hand right behind your hip. Gently pulling, gently pushing with that left hand, and on an exhale, take your chin towards your shoulder, keeping right shoulder down, right sits bones pushing into the mat. And on an inhale, chin, shoulders, ribs, waist, back to center. Seated cat, you can put your hands on your shoulders if that feels good, bringing your elbows together, arching your back, crown of your head coming towards the floor, and breathe in cat pose. On your next inhale, cow pose, bringing your elbows back behind you. Your nose comes towards the floor and then up, shoulder blades together, tailbone jutting up. Maybe your chin comes up, and breathe there. One more time on your exhale, cat, crown of the head down, elbows forward, and inhale, cow. We inhale as we stretch out through the torso, and we exhale as we contract in, our abs in. On an inhale, left hand right beside your left hip, bringing your right arm up to extended mountain. Exhale, left ear towards left shoulder, right arm over, keeping elbow back, right sits bone pushing into the mat. Breathe. On an exhale, bringing that right arm down, chin up. Inhale, left arm up, extended seated mountain. Exhale, right ear towards right shoulder, bringing left arm over, left sits bone pushing into the mat, elbow back, chin up. Exhale, down. Bringing your hands to your knees, seated mountain pose. Exhale, drop your chin towards your chest. Nice stretch in your neck. Breathe there. Inhale, right ear towards right shoulder. Breathing there. Exhale, dropping your chin in front again. On an inhale, bringing left ear towards left shoulder. Exhale, chin down. And we're going to go in a circle. Inhaling, right ear towards right shoulder. Exhale, dropping your head back behind, your chin up. Breathe. On an inhale, left ear towards left shoulder. And on your exhale, bringing your chin down. Resting. And we'll go the other direction. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale as you drop your head back. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. And exhale, chin down. Inhale, bringing your head up. And I am here to guide you. You do what feels good to your body. And according to where your mind is today, connecting it with your higher spirit. We're going to come to a child's pose on our mat. Come to your hands and knees first. You might have a blanket under your knees. You might have your blanket nearby. Child's pose is a nice passive pose for you to relax into. You might want to take your knees wide towards the edges of the mat with your big toes together. Stretch your arms out in front of you a little. Hips up. Dropping your chest towards the mat, a happy puppy. And then on an exhale, start bringing your hips towards your heels, walking your hands up. Everybody's child's pose is going to look a little different. You might use a block to rest your forehead. You might need a block back to rest your hips on, or a blanket. But find a place where you can relax and breathe. All your muscles are relaxed, so as you're breathing in, your belly is expanding. Maybe it's hitting your thighs. You're starting to feel your ribs expand a little. And then exhale through your nose, making that ujjayi sound. You should hear yourself breathing. Child's pose is a position you can come back to anytime. When we do our half series, which is a plank, lowering to our belly, inhale cobra, exhale down dog, you can always take a child's pose and meet us in down dog. On an inhale, coming back up to tabletop, hands right below your shoulders, knees are right below your hips, abs are engaged, shoulder blades are pulling towards each other. You're looking at the mat. Nice neutral neck. Tap your feet out on the mat and then tuck your toes, pushing your heels towards the mat, stretching those feet. You can do them one at a time or both at the same time. You might lift your knees a little, preparing for your down dog, and then exhale, tapping your feet out. On an exhale, cat pose, arch your back, drop the crown of your head, tuck your tailbone. Inhale. Cow pose, bringing your nose down towards the mat, shoulder blades together, chin up. And on your breath, exhale, cat. Go through those a couple of times. And after your last cat, come back to tabletop. Inhale, hands, one hand print forward, as wide as your shoulders, maybe a little wider, pushing into all 10 fingers, pushing into your palms where they meet your fingers. Just a little lift right where your wrist meets your palm. On an exhale, drop your hips forward to a knee plank. Hands are right under your shoulders. If you need to adjust them a little, adjust them. Shoulder blades pulling towards each other. Nice straight line from the top of your head to your knees. Your feet are pushing into the mat. Exhale to child's pose, bringing your hips back, keeping your hands right where they are. Inhale to plank. Moving slowly with your breath. And on an exhale, up dog. Dropping your hips towards the mat, your shoulder blades together, your chin comes up. Got a little bend in your elbows, don't hyperextend them. Breathing. And exhale to child's pose. On an inhale, back to knee plank. Exhale, tuck your toes, bringing your hips back. Down dog, lifting your hips straight up. Your feet are hip width distance. Your heels are pushing towards the back of the mat. You're pushing into your fingers and your palms. Your chest is coming towards your thighs. Breathing. You can pedal your heels towards the mat or just push both of them at the same time. Relax your neck. You're looking back towards your feet. Inhale, gaze forward, bringing your gaze between your hands. Exhale, bending your knees, tiptoeing your feet up between your hands for forward fold or ragdoll. Bending, great big bend in your knees. The crown of your head is going towards the mat. You can toe heel your feet out a little wider stance, bending one knee and then the other, swaying side to side. You can grab your elbows for a little more weight, relaxing you down into a rag doll. Breathing. Bringing your hands back to the mat if you grabbed your elbows. Rock a little forward and back from the heels of your feet to the balls of your feet. Feel all four corners of your feet rooting into the mat. Toe heel your feet back under your hips. Inhale, mountain pose, keeping a big bend in your knees, slowly rolling up. You can walk your hands up your thighs or just let them hang. Finding all four corners of your feet, both sides of the ball of your foot, both sides of the heel. Lift your toes, spread them wide, setting them back down one at a time. Your toes are there for balance. Don't grip the mat with your toes. Engage your quads. Your knees will lift. Keep a slight bend in your knees. No hyper extending your knees. Engage your glutes. Abs come in and up, shoulder blades together. Palms of your hands come towards the front of the room. And breathe. Neck is neutral. If there's an imaginary wall behind you, you're going to be touching it from the top of your head all the way down to your heels. Maybe bringing that area where your hair meets your neck back a little. Your chin might go down a hair. And breathe. Inhale, extended mountain. Arms can come straight up, or you can reverse swan dive. As big a bend in your elbows as you need. Pinkies towards each other, palms towards the front of the room. Breathing. Exhale, palms together. Bringing them to heart center. Set your intention for your yoga class today. What do you want to get out of your yoga class? And my intention to add to that is to think about the breath. Equal breath in, equal breath out, constricting your throat, hearing yourself breathe. And connecting your spirit, your mind, your body, your asanas with the breath. Inhale, extended. Exhale, forward fold through a straight back. Hips come out behind you. Inhale, halfway lift. Straightening your knees as much as feels comfortable. Hands can come to your shins or your thighs. You're in an L position. You're looking at the floor in front of you. Your abs are engaged. Equal weight on all four corners of your feet. Shoulder blades pulling towards each other. And you're breathing. On an exhale, bending your knees, bringing your hands to the mat. Coming to your plank. You can come to knee plank. You can come to toe plank. You can come on your elbows to plank. Pushing into all 10 fingers. Straight line from the top of your head to your knees or the top of your head to your heels. If you're in toe plank, your heels are pushing towards the back of the mat. You're breathing. On your next exhale, lowering slowly, pushing your torso forward, elbows come in. You might come to your knees if you're on your toes. Make a palm pillow. Forehead rests on your palm pillow. Take your toes to the corners of the mat and relax all your muscles. As you're breathing in, you're going to feel your belly expanding into the mat. And as you exhale, you're going to feel it contracting. On an inhale, bend your knees, keeping your feet nice and relaxed. Exhale, drop your feet to the right. Left hip lifts. Breathe there. On an inhale, bringing your feet to center. And exhale, dropping them to the left. Right hip lifts a little. We're opening up our lower back. Take it easy. Don't overdo it. No pain. And breathe there. On an inhale, bring your feet to center. Exhale, drop them to the right. On your inhale, bring them to center. And exhale, drop them to the left. Continue with your windshield wiper, opening up your lower back. Do what feels good. Continue to breathe. If you want to speed it up a little, you can. If you want to slow it down, you can. You do what feels good to your body today. When you're equal in your windshield wiper, bring your knees together, bringing your feet down to the mat, pointing your toes, starting to engage through your quads. Your glutes will push your pelvis to the mat. Engage your abs. Inhale, baby cobra, bringing your hands right below your shoulder blades together. Hands right below your shoulders, shoulder blades pulling together. Little weight in your hands. Your toes are pushing into the mat. Your knees are lifted. And you're breathing. It doesn't matter how high your cobra is. Abs are pulling away from the mat. On an exhale, coming through knee plank or toe plank with a straight back. Coming back to down dog, tucking your toes, hips coming straight up. Take a connecting breath. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. We're going to do Sun A, 1 breath per movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to hands to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain, taking your time, keeping a bend in your knees. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank. This is our half series. Lower to your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. This is the Vinyasa Flow part of it. On an exhale, coming through a knee plank or a plank with a straight back, come back to down dog. Connecting breath. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to hands to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold, straight back, hips behind you. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank. Lower to your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Coming through a knee plank or a toe plank with a straight back. Take a connecting breath. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to hands to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, L shape. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair, keeping a big bend in your knees. Bring your arms straight up. Tuck your tailbone. Abs are engaged, shoulder blades pulling towards each other. Find a dristi on the floor in front of you. Something that's not moving that you can gaze at. And everything kind of goes hazy around it as you're breathing and holding your chair pose. You probably see your arms in your peripheral vision. If you're seeing the entire arm, see if you can pull them back just a little. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank. Lower to your belly. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, back to down dog. Coming through knee plank. Maybe through a little child's pose. Tuck your toes. And back to down dog. Connecting breath. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. And then inhale, three-legged dog, lifting your right foot straight out behind you. Equal weight in your hands. Your shoulders stay square. Your hips stay square. Your right foot is flexed. Toes coming towards your shin. And breathe. On your next exhale, lunge, right knee towards your nose. Wherever it lands, put your foot on the mat. Use your left hand to pull it up between your hands. You might want to use blocks just to lengthen your arms. And then surf out your lunge by bending that right knee and straightening it. If it's not working for you, another modification is put that left knee down. Coming back to lunge. Inhale, warrior two, rotating your back foot 45 degrees. Your right heel is going to come about to the arch of that left foot. On an inhale, you can walk your hands up your thigh, or you can take your left arm up, followed by your right for warrior two. Your knee is right over your ankle. Right arm in front of you, left arm in the back. When you look down, your knee is going to be heading towards the third toe. You can see your big toe. Putting weight into that back foot. Think about pushing on the outer edge. Shoulders are right over your hips. Abs are engaged. Shoulders away from your ears. You're looking over that middle finger on your right hand. And breathe. Inhale, reaching your torso forward. Exhale, extended side angle, right elbow to right knee. Left arm up, find a dristi. You can look up, you can look across the horizon. You can look at the floor. Breathing. Imaginary wall behind you, the back of your left hand's touching it. Both shoulders, both hips, both feet. Inhale, reverse warrior. Keep the bottom half of your body the same. Bringing left arm down, right arm up. Right knee is opening like a book. Don't let it collapse. Equal weight in both feet. Find in your dristi. On your next inhale, maybe reaching back a little more, and then exhale, cartwheel down. Right hand first, and then your left. Going through your half series, or take a little child's pose if you prefer. Plank, lowering to your belly. Inhale, cobra, and then exhale back to down dog through a straight plank or knee plank. Take a connecting breath. Inhale, left leg lifts to three-legged dog. Equal weight in hands. You're looking back towards the back part of your mat. Your neck is neutral. Left foot is flexed. Breathing. Your weight is balanced between your two hands and your right foot. On an exhale, lunge, bringing your left knee towards your nose. Set your foot on the mat wherever it lands, and then bring it up between your hands. Surfing out your lunge, bending your left knee, and then straightening it. If you put your left knee down on the other side, put your right knee down here, trying to keep the balance of the sides. Whatever modifications you do on one side, do them on the other too. Coming back to lunge. Inhale, warrior two, rotating your back foot 45 degrees. Right arm up, followed by the left. Adjust your feet as you need to. Left knee's right over your ankle. Pushing into the outer edge of your back foot. Shoulders right above your hips. Splaying all 10 fingers. Looking over the left hand. Fingers are wide. And you're breathing. Inhale your torso forward. Exhale, extended side angle. Left elbow to left knee. Right arm up. Finding your dristi. Thinking about that imaginary wall behind you. And breathing. Inhale, 1, 2, 3. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, reverse warrior. Right arm down, left arm up. Left knee's opening like a book. Equal weight in your feet. Breathing. Inhale, reaching that left arm back a little, and then exhale, cartwheel down. Coming to a plank, lower to your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale to down dog. Through a knee plank or a plank, take a connecting breath. Sun B, 1 breath per movement. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, lunge. Inhale, warrior 2, rotating your back foot. Exhale, extended side angle, reaching forward. Elbow to knee, left arm up. Inhale, reverse warrior, left arm down, right arm up. And exhale, cartwheel down. Go through your half series or take a child's pose. We'll meet back in down dog for the other side. Take a connecting breath when you get to down dog, pushing into your fingers, your palms, chest towards your thighs, hips up. Inhale, left leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Exhale, lunge, nose, knee to nose. Inhale, warrior 2, rotating your back foot. Right arm up, followed by left. Exhale, extended side angle, reaching forward, elbow to knee, right arm up. Inhale, reverse warrior, right arm down, left arm up. And exhale, cartwheel down. Going through your half series or go to child's pose. We're all going to meet in child's pose this time. So after your cobra, coming through a knee plank, arms stretched out in front of you. Relax into your child's pose. On an inhale, lifting your torso just a little, looking at the mat, come to your fingertips. And on an exhale, walk your fingertips over to the right, sinking your left hip, relaxing into it, bringing your right elbow maybe to the floor, resting your head on the shoulder. And then take your left hand and walk it over a little more, maybe on top of your right hand. Relaxing into it and feeling a nice stretch from your pinky to your left hip. Breathing. On an inhale, lift your torso, come to your fingertips, walking through center. Exhale, walking your hands to the left, sinking your right hip, relaxing into it. Maybe your left elbow comes to the floor, your head on your shoulder, bringing that right hand over a little more. And breathe. On an inhale, lifting your torso, walking your hands back to center. Relax into that child's pose. And then if it works for you, drag your hands down, bringing them down by your feet with the tops of your hands on the mat by your feet. Bring the crown of your head towards the mat, opening up your shoulder blades.
On an inhale, rolling up one vertebrae at a time, dragging your wrists along the mat, gently pressing it into the mat. Your head's the last thing to come up. Tuck your toes. You can sit back on your heels. If you haven't practiced this a lot, it might be really uncomfortable. You can also come up on your knees for a little less pressure, or just take your feet back out. Bringing your right arm out in front of you, pulling your fingers and your thumb gently with your other hand, with your left hand, back towards your forearm. Very gentle. And then bringing your fingers down and your thumb, pulling them towards your arm. And then do that on the left hand also. All four fingers and thumb coming back towards your forearm and then down towards your arm also. Make fists, twirling your wrist. Splay your fingers nice and wide, twirling your wrists. Maybe your elbows get a little movement in there too. You can bring your palms together, the backs of your hands together. Whatever feels good to stretch out those palms, those wrists. And then shooting stars, get the blood going to the tips of your fingers. Tap your toes out. Get a drink of water, whatever you would like. We're going to do some core. Come to a seated position. I'm going to roll down on our backs. I'm going to do a controlled roll down. You can have your feet flat on the mat, grabbing a hold of your thighs. Some of you might be able to put your feet out with your feet flexed. See where you're at today. I'm going to take a big inhale through your nose. We're going to exhale, rolling one vertebrae at a time, using your abs, starting with the lower tailbone through your lower back. You might need to take another inhale about halfway, and then exhale slowly through your mid back, through your upper back. Your head's the last thing to come down. Drag your left foot in, grabbing that shin, followed by your right. Rock your hips a little side to side. You might add your shoulders in that, maybe rocking all the way over, massaging through the lower back, through your shoulder blades. We're going to start with sit-ups. You can put your feet flat on the mat, or you can put your feet together with your knees open. Make sure your lower back is connecting with the mat. You might need to take your knees up a little bit, or go ahead and put your feet flat on the mat. Interlace your fingers behind your neck, thumbs come down your neck, elbows are wide. Exhale, imprinting your lower back, your abs are in as you lift up. Your nose stays straight towards the ceiling. It doesn't matter how high you lift. Inhale as you come down, exhale as you lift. Go ahead on your own speed, feeling your abs engaging, lower back imprinting, elbows wide, nose towards the ceiling. Hands are pushing into head, heads are pushing into your hands. Exhaling through your mouth as you lift, inhale, lower. Let's try 8 more. As you finish those, bring your knees in, rock a little side to side. And then bring your knees to tabletop, straight above your hips. You can flex your feet or point your toes. Interlace your fingers, thumbs down your neck. We're gonna do bicycle on an exhale, bringing right shoulder towards your left knee, keeping your left knee where it's at. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left shoulder towards right knee, keeping your elbows wide. You can extend the opposite foot for more of a bicycle. Or keep both knees where they are, concentrating on the twist at the waist. Your opposite elbow can stay on the floor as a fulcrum. Gonna try 4 more. Very good form. When you're finished, bring your knees in. Doing 1 more. Got it in me for 1 more. And as you finish, bring your knees in, rock a little side to side. Let's take our knees in a circle, whichever direction you want to start off. Feeling your lower back getting a nice massage. And then make it a little bigger. Bringing them back to center, go the other direction. Starting off small. Should feel really good on your lower back, making it a little bigger or a lot bigger. You might even come up on to each hip, tailbone, mid-back. Coming back to center. Grabbing the back of your thighs, we're gonna roll up for boat pose. If you're having any back issues, just roll to your side and come to a seated position. But if you can roll up, we'll all start off with our toes on the mat, up on your sits bones, shoulder blades together. This might be your boat pose. Or you can take your toes up off the mat, rolling to your upper hip. This might be your boat pose, breathing, or you can straighten knees, you can let go of your hands, straighten arms, no lower back pain. Breathe. On your next exhale, bringing your feet to the mat. Another slow roll down, inhaling, exhaling 1 vertebrae at a time. Bringing your heels towards your hips, your feet flat on the mat for bridge pose. Palms of your hands come to the mat, reaching down towards your heels. Use your elbows to get your shoulder blades comfortably underneath you. Keeping your nose pointed towards the ceiling. Do not turn your head, especially once you've lifted your hips up. Inhale, imprinting your lower back, lifting your hips straight up. You can push into your feet to get comfortable. Use your elbows to get your shoulder blades underneath you. Your nose is towards the ceiling. Do not turn your head. We're going to hold it for a few breaths. On your next inhale, see if you can lift your hips just a little higher. And then exhale, lowering one vertebrae at a time from your upper back, mid back, lower back, and finally your tailbone. Bring your knees in, rock a little side to side. And we're gonna come up we're gonna meet in down dog. So come on up, starting out in your tabletop, bringing your hands, one hand front forward, exhale, tucking your toes, hips coming straight up. Take a connecting breath. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to hands to forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Tucking your tailbone, keeping a big bend in your knees. Exhale, eagle. Rooting into your left foot, take your right knee across. You can leave your toe on the mat as a kickstand, or you can wrap it. Right elbow under left. Inner thighs are pulling towards each other. This might be your eagle pose today if you're finding it's hard to balance, or bring your hands together. Elbows up, chin level. Hands away from your face. Finding a dristi and breathing. On an inhale, unwinding to extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold through a straight back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair. Tailbone tucked, big bend in your knees. Exhale, eagle, rooting into your right foot. Bring your left knee across. Left elbow under. Grabbing your shoulders. Inner thighs pulling towards each other. Hands together. Elbows chin level. Hands away from your face. And breathe. Inhale, extended. Whoops. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale through your half series, come into plank. Lower to your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, feet to hands to forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, slowly rolling up. Finding your mountain pose, all four corners of your feet, engaging your quads, your glutes, your abs, your shoulder blades. Start rooting into your right foot. Inhale, tree, bringing your left foot to the arch of your right, opening your knee. Arms can come up for balance. We'll turn this way. Your foot can come to your calf, or you can keep it down with your toe on the mat. You can also bring it to your thigh. Not at your knee. Finding your dristi on the floor in front of you. On an inhale, bringing your arms overhead as you bring your knee in front.
Foot is flexed right below your knee. Exhale, airplane. Arms are coming down as your foot is coming down. You can drag your foot along the mat or you can keep it up. Your body is like a teeter-totter. As your left leg is coming up, your torso is going down. You're looking at maybe coming to a horizontal position, maybe not quite. Whew, and breathe. And on an exhale, bring that foot down, shaking out both legs, coming back to mountain pose. Feet are below your hips, finding all four corners, engaging your quads, a little bend in your knees, glutes, abs, shoulder blades together, palms forward. Start rooting into your your left foot as you bring your right toe to the arch, opening your knee, finding a dristi to look at. Don't look at me, I am wobbly today. You can bring your foot to your calf. Try to do the same thing on both sides. And breathe. On an inhale, arms up, knee out in front of you, flexing your foot. Exhale, arms coming down, leg coming behind you. As your torso comes down, your legs going up like a teeter-totter, keeping your hips square. Keep that right hip down and breathe. And shake that one out. We're going to do a hip stretch. Bringing yourself down to the mat. Big bend in your knees as you come down. Coming through your tabletop. Hands one handprint forward. Exhale. Hips up. Heels towards the back of the mat. Chest towards your thigh. Inhale, right leg lifts. Bend your knee, take your knee towards the ceiling. Your foot comes behind you. Keep equal weight in your hands. Shoulders stay square. You're twisting at the hips. Look under your left armpit for that right foot. And breathe. Can you twist a little more? Inhale back to three-legged dog. Exhale, pigeon, right knee towards right thumb. Keeping your left leg straight out behind you if that works. If not, you can come to a Z-sit. You can use your props. Opening your heart, sending out love and compassion to the world, and then bringing that love and compassion to yourself. Start bringing the crown of your head towards the mat. You might have a block or a blanket. Put something under your hip, whatever you need to get comfortably into your pigeon. Everybody's is going to look different. You want to be able to relax and let the gravity pull that right hip towards the mat. Hips should be square. And breathe. If you're doing the Z-sit, bringing your front leg to a 45 degree and then your left leg to a 45 degree. And then relaxing into that. On an inhale, bringing that leg out, go through your half series or meet me in down dog if you want to take a child's pose. plank to cobra
to down dog through a straight back. Take a connecting breath. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Make sure you have a really good down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Bend your knee, take it towards the ceiling, keeping equal weight in your hands, shoulders square. Look under your right armpit for that left foot. Twisting at the hips, breathing. Inhale back to three-legged dog. Exhale, pigeon, left knee towards left thumb. Legs straight out behind you. Or bringing it up to a Z-sit, opening your heart. And then bringing the crown of the head, relaxing it down towards the mat. Finding a position that you can relax into. You can relax your forehead and your jaw and your shoulders. Relax your hips. Feel gravity pulling on that left hip, breathing into that left hip. On an inhale, bringing your hands to the mat, that left leg out behind you. Come to your belly on the mat. Your nose is about an inch from the mat, keeping your neck neutral. Bring your hands down, palms reaching down the mat. Point your toes. Inhale, locust, engaging your quads, your glutes, bringing your abs in and up, lifting your hands and your feet. A little or a lot, no lower back pain. Hands and feet can stay on the mat. Shoulder blades pulling towards each other, and you're breathing. And on your next exhale, lower to the mat. We're going to come up to staff position, seated position with your feet out in front of you. Finding your sits bones on the mat, maybe moving a little around. Abs are engaged. Shoulder blades pulling towards each other, flexing your feet. You can have a bend in your knees as much as you need to keep your back nice and straight. Inhale, extend. Exhale to sleepwalking, just your arms move. Inhale here. And exhale, hinging at the hips, keeping the upper body in the same alignment. Bring your hands down, wherever they land. Knees, shins, toes, wherever they land. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, see if you can pull a little closer. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, see if you can pull a little closer. Inhale, lift your torso. Exhale, rolling down. Nice slow roll down. We'll be on our backs for the rest of this yoga practice. Pulling in that left foot, followed by your right. Rock a little side to side. Pulling your knees towards your armpits, flex your feet, take your feet towards the ceiling for a happy baby. You can grab behind your knees. You can walk your hands up your shins, your outer shins. outer calf, or grab somewhere on your feet, maybe the outer edge, or peace toe your big toes. But you want your entire spine on the mat from your tailbone to the top of your head. Maybe lower your chin a little, trying to get the back of your head closer to the mat. Inhale, straightening your right knee will make you rock to your left a little. Exhale, bend that knee. Inhale, straightening your left knee will rock you to the right. If that doesn't feel good, just stay in happy baby for a few Ujjayi breaths, or go ahead and rock your happy baby if that feels good. And when you are equal, come back to happy baby. And then bring your knees in, grabbing the right shin. Take your left foot to the mat, slowly taking it out to the corner, relaxing your jaw, relaxing your feet, relaxing all your muscles. Use your left hand to pull your right knee across your body. Your right hip's gonna lift, leaving both shoulders on the mat. You can use your left hand, putting your elbow on the floor to kind of guide that right knee or balance it. Right arm stays along the floor of the mat in a cactus arm, and you can look over at that right hand. Don't let your arm just stay out in midair. If it's not on the floor, maybe bring your knee back a little, or you can rest your hand on your hip. Breathing into the twist. Feeling it nice and deep through all those organs, waking them up. On an inhale, bringing your chin to center, left knee to match your right, rolling back on your back, rocking side to side. This time, grab your left shin, putting your right foot on the mat, taking it out to the corner, relaxing your jaw, relaxing your forehead, relaxing your feet. Use your right hand to pull your left knee across your body. Left arm is on the floor, on the mat, cactus arm, looking over at that left hand if that feels good. Breathing into your twist. Can you twist a little more than you did yesterday? Breathing into your organs, waking them up. On an inhale, bringing your chin to center, right knee to match left. Rock a little side to side. We're ready for our Shavasana, the best part of yoga, or for some of you it might be the hardest part, to relax, to not jump up and get going on the next thing. Bring the soles of your feet to the mat. Use your elbows to get your shoulder blades comfortably underneath you. Nice neutral neck. Bringing your arms down beside your body, bringing them out to a V, palms up to receive energy. You can also rest your hands on your belly, palms down, if you're wanting to conserve your energy today. Toe heel your feet to the edges of the mat. Let your knees drop together, relaxing. You might need to take your feet out a little or closer, whatever feels good. If this feels great, stay in this position for your Shavasana. Or slide your left foot towards the corner of the mat, letting your foot open to the left, your knee opening, followed by your right. Letting your right foot fall open and your knee fall open. And just breathing normally. You don't need to concentrate on the breath. Thoughts are going to come through your head. We can't stop our thoughts, but we're trying not to build on them. So as a thought comes through, recognize it and send it on its way. If it comes through again, recognize it again, send it on its way. Maybe concentrate on your breath. Concentrate on the energy around your body. Feel where your body is connected to the earth, where gravity is holding you down. And then start thinking about relaxing through the crown of your head. A nice white light. Relaxing through your forehead, right between your eyebrows. Relaxing through your jaw. Maybe bringing your tongue right behind your teeth, gently to the top of your mouth. Maybe a little smile on your lips or your lips parted. Relaxing through your shoulder blades, through your chest, down your arms, to the palms of your hands, feeling the energy. Relaxing through your abs and your ribs, through your hips, your pelvic bone. Relaxing down your legs, your knees, your ankles. Feeling the energy through the soles of your feet. And then feel that energy coming back up through your body. Swirling, balancing. Being thankful to your body, your mind, and your spirit. Wiggling your toes. Wiggling your fingers. If you have the time and you want to stay in Shavasana, you may. Or follow with me, flexing your feet, making fists, pointing your toes, splaying your fingers. Bring the sole of your left foot to the mat. Bringing it in, grabbing your shin with both hands, followed by your right, sole of your foot to the mat, bringing it in. Rock a little side to side, and then if it feels good, roll to your right side using your elbow as a pillow into a fetal position, bringing the crown of your head towards your knees, resting your head on your elbow. Breathe a little in your fetal position, transitioning up to finish our yoga practice today. Use your left hand to push yourself up. Coming to a seated position. Inhale, extended. Exhale, palms together. Touching your forehead for an open mind. Touching your throat for kind words. And bringing your hands to heart center for love and compassion for yourself, for your little universe first, and then for others around you, for this earth and for the cosmos. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Peace, Peace, Peace. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me today.